Action fans, get ready to lock and load. Today we're diving into 10 adrenaline-fueled movies streaming right now on Prime Video that'll punch boredom straight in the face. From underground mercenaries to government secrets and survival in chaos, these aren't just action films. They're full-throttle cinematic rides. Stick around, because by the end, you might just find your next favorite movie night pick. Let's count them down. Number 10, The Condemned 2. What happens when your past comes back not just to haunt you, but to hunt you? In The Condemned 2, WWE's Randy Orton plays a former bounty hunter dragged into a savage, live-stream deathmatch game he thought was buried in his past. This sequel amps up the brutality and danger, with enemies everywhere and no safe place to run. Think The Hunger Games meets The Running Man, with real fists, bullets, and betrayal. It's gritty, unapologetic, and just the start of what's to come on this list. Each round is a brutal test of instinct and endurance, forcing him to rely on his raw survival skills. With the world watching, failure isn't just fatal, it's entertainment. Number 9, 12 rounds. Now imagine your worst day ever, multiplied by 12. In 12 rounds, John Cena plays a detective forced into a deadly game of wits when a vengeful criminal kidnaps his fiancée. The catch? He must survive 12 dangerous tasks or lose her forever. Explosions, car chases, and near-impossible puzzles crank up the tension as time ticks down. It's like Die Hard meets Saw, but with a whole lot more muscle. And the clock is always ticking. Each challenge pushes him closer to the edge, both physically and emotionally, with no room for error. If you love high-stakes thrillers where every second counts, this one will keep your heart racing until the final round. Number 8, The Mercenary. Some men kill for money, others do it for survival. The Mercenary is the story of Max, a French Foreign Legion veteran left for dead in the jungle. But fate gives him a second shot, and he chooses redemption, until his violent past comes hunting. What makes this film stand out isn't just the precision gunplay, but its soul. A brutal ballet of fists and firepower, with one man caught between his old life and the man he's trying to become. The emotional weight behind every decision he makes adds depth to the action, making every bullet count for more than just damage. It's raw, it's personal, and it hits harder because of the pain behind the punch. Number 7, Tom Clancy's The Division: Agent Origins. When a deadly virus collapses New York City, elite agents are activated from the shadows. The Division: Agent Origins brings the Tom Clancy world to life in gritty realism, where every alley could be an ambush and every order could mean life or death. It's short, slick, and fiercely tactical, perfect for fans of Jack Ryan or Sicario. You'll be begging for a full-length version after this one. Every firefight feels grounded, every mission feels earned, and the tension never lets up. It's not just action, it's a glimpse into a world where duty outweighs fear, and silence can be deadlier than bullets. Number 6, Mafia Wars. Power, loyalty, blood. In Mafia Wars, the streets run red as rival crime families clash in a brutal battle for dominance. What starts as a turf war turns into an all-out underground war zone. This one doesn't just show action, it breathes it. From back-alley shootouts to betrayal behind closed doors, Mafia Wars is violent, intense, and doesn't let up. If you love the dark world of The Godfather, but with more gunfire and grit, this is your pick. Every character is a ticking time bomb, and trust is the deadliest currency of all. With ruthless ambition and blood-soaked revenge at its core, this film pulls no punches in showing just how far people will go for power. Number 5, Hero. Sometimes the past doesn't just catch up, it crashes through your front door, guns blazing. In Hero, we meet Andrei, a young man who once trained to be a spy, not by choice, but because his father, a feared and respected secret agent, forced him into a brutal intelligence school. Andrei walked away from that world, unfinished and uninterested. But years later, everything changes when the phone rings. The voice on the other end? His father, the man everyone believed was dead. Suddenly, Andrei is hunted by rogue agents, thrown into a deadly chess game of espionage, lies, and legacy. He didn't choose this fight, but now he's the only one who can survive it. Hero is one you can't miss. Number 4, roleplay. A couple trying to spice up their marriage ends up revealing deadly secrets, like, "Hey honey, I'm actually an international assassin." In roleplay, Kaylee Cuoco and David Oyelowo deliver a mix of humor, romance, and explosive chaos. The twists come fast, the bullets fly faster, and trust, let's just say, complicated. If Mr. and Mrs. Smith had a 2024 baby, this would be it. It's sleek, stylish, and plays with the idea that danger might be hiding under the surface of domestic bliss. You'll laugh 1 minute and hold your breath the next. This one's a wild ride, and just when you think you know where it's going, roleplay flips the script with a final act that hits like a grenade. It's not just an action movie. It's a sharp modern take on love, lies, and living dangerously. Number 3, escape. They thought it was a dream vacation. Instead, it became their worst nightmare. In Escape, 10 women abducted from a luxury resort find themselves trafficked and trapped, but they're not going down without a fight. Led by a resilient nurse and a fearless dancer, this group of survivors takes a stand in the middle of a deadly desert, planning a desperate and daring escape from ruthless traffickers. It's raw, intense, and emotionally charged, with every step toward freedom soaked in tension and grit. This isn't just about survival, it's about sisterhood, strength, and pushing past fear when there's no one left to save you but yourself. Number 2, Last Man Down. In a world brought to its knees by a viral collapse, civilization has crumbled, trust is extinct, and survival is a brutal game of instincts. In the middle of this wasteland, one man, John Wood, a former Special Forces operative, disappears into the wilderness, turning his back on humanity after witnessing the loss of everything he once fought to protect. But peace doesn't last long. When a wounded woman arrives at his secluded cabin, carrying not just secrets but enemies on her tail, John is forced out of hiding. And what he discovers? The same men who shattered his life are back, and this time, he's not running. Number 1, Homefront. Jason Statham, James Franco, A Quiet Town, and a storm of fists. In Homefront, a former DEA agent tries to build a peaceful life for his daughter until the wrong people push too far. What starts with a schoolyard conflict escalates into full-blown war. It's not just personal, it's explosive. Statham is at his absolute best, and the emotional core makes every punch land harder. A top-tier thriller, and the perfect closer to this action-packed list. The tension builds like a lit fuse, exploding into a finale packed with grit, heart, and high-stakes action. It's the kind of film that reminds you why we watch action movies in the first place, not just for the fights, but for the fire behind them. And there you have it. Which one are you watching first? Drop your pick in the comments, and let's get the conversation going. And hey, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a killer recommendation. Thanks for hanging out. Now go binge some mayhem.